scared? That connection means long hugs with people who are similarly uncomfortable to have you in their bubble. That the path to true vulnerability means crying in front of a group of strangers? Well, it does. So come to Living Springs Wellness Retreat. Come and sit. When you open your heart to the universe opens its heart to you. And if the best of facing your fears, owning your secrets is lifelong community, love, joy, fulfillment, trust, and overwhelming enlightenment, what is the worst that could happen? Who is fear? A liar? A trickster? A cheat? An enemy? A teacher? Or friend? She is your message, swallowed by the dark, unseen, forgotten, hated. So today, we dare to face her in the light. We dare to hear her secrets. We dare to see her truths. We dare to ask, who are you?
I haven't been to summer camp since I was like 12. But I remember really liking it.
Well, I remember getting lice.
I've never said so much to people I knew so little. There's something about Sandra that makes you feel...
like she could be your mother.
Not mine.
Oh, well, yeah. Of course not.
She's not clannish or unforgiving enough. Sorry, TMIs. Save some for the next 7 days, right?
Juan Carlos was the type of friend who would make fun of your accent because it meant that you were different too. He and his daughter were making a mobile paper figures on strings to stretch around her ceiling. Each day he'd bring home a new piece, a scrap from the warehouse's discards. And they would decide what to make of it. Iguana, monkey, toucan. He wanted me to come with him to this retreat, but I didn't think my jobs would give me the time. But when he, my wife said, you must go. For him. It's what he would have wanted. And maybe by the end, something you didn't know you needed.
I guess I should be thankful at least we're separated by gender.
I thought referencing gender was equivalent to a misicide for someone of your generation.
It's called progression, to measure each other's social worth and knowledge of 12-letter acronyms instead of $10 words.
And here I thought I'd be answering questions all night on the tragedies of having an unframeable neck silhouette and no longer attracting men 20 years my senior, as they're all dead.
I have always wondered what people of your generation complain about before the birth of millennials.
I wish I could trust the gratification of newfound acquaintanceships as much as I trust the gratification of inhaling a whole box of Oreos. Every time I tell someone I binge, food, movies, TV shows, social media posts, they say, no, at your size, you can't possibly, or don't we all? But I think you don't know. You can't know. Do you know? Are you terrified too? Of what lurks in the in-between? What comes with each pause, each silent space? A feeling emptier, even than the absence of something to eat or watch. Sometimes I surf my newsfeed, check my texts, refresh my inbox 10, 20 times in a row. What do I expect to find? Some message from that deep dark saying, I'm full. I'm not like you last saw me. I've changed. You don't have to be afraid to visit anymore.
¿Qué va a pasar si no lo logra?
Lo lograremos.
No, ¿y qué va a pasar si no lo dejan entrar? Porque somos...
Lo lograremos.
¿Y qué va a pasar si no lo quieren tratar? Porque somos...
Would it be something orange that day? Green? Red? Blue? She waited and waited, but he never came. Not that day, not the next. I'm scared. I'm scared that one day Gabi and Isa will wait for me. And they'll wait. And wait. There were 20 other men who didn't come back that day. I'm scared that one day I'll go to work and someone will come for me too. I'm scared that I'll leave them behind with unanswered questions, broken promises, and a world that says, we deserved it. Did you?
No, that wasn't me.
Where's my son?
Gabi or Isa?
Nicholas. He was born small. They didn't know what was wrong with him. In Mexico, children like him don't make it. But here, doing good. Proud of you.
Every time I would cry as a kid, my father would yell, "Why are you doing that? What are you doing? Stop that now." And at first I would answer, thinking in my innocence that men who ask questions do so in search of answers. But I soon learned that there's no ache, whether emotional, mental, or physical, great enough to excuse the outward display of fragility. When I got older, my mother and I and all our extended family or friends would sit for the holidays, and she would apologize. We don't have the money to afford a therapist, or she'd joke, "He's the type of different no one wants to write a book about," which made me want to just cry more. And then, not all at once, but little by little, I too became a stranger to that tiny boy who felt things so big. It's been 17 years since I really cried, but you know what I just realized? 2 weeks prior to signing up for this retreat, it's also been 17 years since the last time that I really laughed.
Some say to leave the soil of your birth and cross into strange lands is sin. But in my language, sin means to be without kindness, compassion, understanding. To be without hope.
Have we met before?
Your face looks so familiar.
Have you ever worked at World Grocers on 7th?
Well, I...
Didn't you used to be on that show?
Yeah.
Oh!
I see.
Whatever happened to you? Were you not quite popular enough to come back from changing into physically repulsive characters 4 award seasons in a row?
Did you reveal your bloodthirst for minorities by handing out refreshment beverages during a protest?
Did you wear a Halloween costume? Not historically accurate to the dead people you are genetically tied to?
Sweet Mother of Jesus!
We heard something.
Chakra soothing Cindy would not be proud. She would not be proud.
It's okay. We think it was a scream. Your wine is terrible, by the way.
That was not wine.
That was the psychotropic tea for next week's nudist retreat. Nudist retreat.
My mom had a second cousin with a kind of piercing ice blue eyes that only come from a rare form of blindness. She had long dark hair and features that often elicited comments on her beauty from strangers. At first I thought it sad. She wouldn't know what they were talking about, but as I grew older, I realized she was liberated. She never had to wonder if it were true or how people might feel should she lose it. She never had to live with that enemy in the mirror who says, "You're nothing without me." What's in these brownies?
Chocolate.
I just realized the way I said goodbye to my cat might have hurt her feelings.
Is it wrong to want to reach out?
Only if it's to grab someone's titty without their permission. But since you're touching my armrest, no it isn't. Now, you never finished telling the group what everything was.
You'd think if you knew something was coming your whole life, you wouldn't be scared when it came. You'd think watching friends taken by that thing one by one would make it a thing unremarkable. Well, I was diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer 2 years ago. And stage 3 ovarian cancer has a 5-year survival rate of about 39%. And stage 4 has a 17% survival rate. But those numbers are much lower for women of my age. My doctor informed me last month that despite undergoing every possible treatment to prevent progression to stage 4,
You're gonna die.
What's happening? What's wrong?
Say it. Say it.
Maybe they all went to the bathroom together.
I checked the bathroom. There was something in the bathtub. It looked like a foot in a boot, not attached to a leg.
Okay, we can do this. We just need to break down its motivations. Figure out what makes it tick.
Maybe he's just trying to tell us something. Like the ghost in The Sixth Sense. What does he want from us?
Okay. It took the cars. It took the phones. It killed the others. That means that at least one thing is clear. It's racist.
Or sexist.
Or feminist.
maybe we could distract it. Get it to leave for just long enough.
We could bait it. I could lure it with my thigh gap, and you could scare it off with your turkey neck.
Oh no, this way.
I'm scared. I'll die.
Stay here. Don't worry. Nothing bad will find you here. Probably. Maybe.